In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to store data in Firebase and organize it into different buckets. Before we dive in, let's clarify what storing data in Firebase really means. Firebase gives you two primary database options: Cloud Firestore and Real-Time Database. Both are cloud-hosted and client-accessible, but they organize and query data differently. Firestore uses a document and collection model, which feels like folders containing files. It's great for structured data, flexible queries, and scalable growth. Real-time database stores everything as a big JSON tree, optimized for ultra-low latency syncing and simple hierarchical data. If you need complex queries and strong structure, lean toward Firestore. If you need blazing fast live updates with simple paths, real-time database can be a better fit. Now, about those different buckets. In Firebase, a bucket isn't a literal feature like object storage. Instead, it's a handy way to talk about separating your data either by using different database instances or by creating distinct top-level structures inside one database. In Firestore, that means separate top-level collections like users, orders, analytics. In real-time database, that means separate top-level JSON nodes like users, orders, analytics. Each of these acts like its own bucket with its own access rules, indexes, and performance profile. Think of buckets as boundaries. They help you group related records, scale independently, and write clear security rules. For example, you might keep public content in one collection or node with read access for everyone, and private user data in another with rules that restrict access to authenticated owners. If you need stronger isolation, say for staging versus production, you can spin up separate database instances. That way, your test data never touches your live data. When designing your structure, start with your core entities and make each one a top-level collection or node. Keep relationships shallow and predictable. Avoid deeply nested paths that make it hard to secure and query. Choose consistent IDs, plan for indexes in Firestore if you need compound queries, and avoid hotspots by distributing writes across documents or child keys. Reading and writing then becomes straightforward. Your app code points to the correct path, collection name or JSON node, and you pass structured objects to create or update records. The key is to keep paths clear and consistent so your team always knows where data belongs. Finally, align your security rules to your buckets. Define rules at the top of each collection or node, validate fields, and test rules thoroughly. Use separate instances for environments or big data domains, and keep a simple naming convention so you never mix them up. That's the big picture of storing data in Firebase and organizing it into practical, easy-to-manage buckets.